Hey guys, so in this video we're going to finish section 10.2, which is the law of sines, but we're going to talk about how to find the area of a triangle that is not a right triangle. So we're finding the area of what are called oblique triangles. Oblique triangles, again, are not right triangles. Because a right triangle, the area of a right triangle, if you remember, is 1/2 base times height. Or if you have a triangle that they give you what the height is, and the height is always the side that makes a 90-degree angle, you would still use the same formula, right? But what can you do if you have an oblique triangle just like this, where this is not a right triangle, and you want to find the area, right? So what do? You don't have a height. So this video is going to answer that question. This is probably the easiest concept you're going to learn this chapter. It is so simple. It's literally just substitution. There's two different equations, so that's probably the only thing that makes it slightly, I don't even want to say the word complicated because it's not complicated, but maybe slightly more time consuming or whatever, because you have to memorize two different formulas or use two different formulas, but it is such an easy concept. So make sure you have your notebook, pencil, and calculator right next to you. If you don't have any of those, pause the video, go get it, come back. All right, so let's talk about the two equations that you need to know. So the first equation right here, okay, this is good when you have an angle measure. So when you have at least one angle measure, you want to use this one. So this one says that you could find the area of a triangle by doing 1/2 side A times side B times sine of angle C. Okay, so if you have two sides and one angle, it's best if you use that one. Then we have the second formula, which is called Herons formula. And that's basically this equation right here. And this is best to use if you have all three sides. So if you have all three sides, you want to go with this guy, which is 1/2 A plus B plus C. All right, let's get started. All right, so your two equations are 1/2 AB times the sine of C, or 1/2 A plus B plus C. So let's take a look at our problem right here. We have two sides and one angle. So our best option is to use this one right here. Now, if we notice, the angle is angle C. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to call this vertex C because it has an angle. So now I could put A here, I could put B here, and I could finish labeling my triangle because that's what you want to do anytime you have a triangle. You want to label because labeling just makes everything easier. Okay, so now we're just going to plug it in our equation, and it can't get easier than this. It's literally just substitution. So 1/2, A is 13, B is 8, and then sine of 130 degrees. And I'm going to do this in my calculator first. I get 52 times the sine of 130. Make sure you're in degree mode. If you're not in degree mode, you're going to get an incorrect answer. So I end up getting 39.8 as my answer, and that is the area. So it's 39.8 centimeters squared. And it's centimeters because each one of these say centimeters. All right, let's do another problem right here. So again, let's refresh our memory. The two equations are AB sine of angle C, or 1/2 A plus B plus C in parentheses. All right, let's take a look at our equation here, our example here rather. So the question says, Find the area of a triangle whose sides have lengths 7, 9, and 12. Well, what do we have? We have 3 sides here. So which one of these 2 equations are we going to use? The second one, because you have 3 sides. A, B, and C, lowercase, are the sides. So if you have sides, you want to use the second one. If you have an angle, you want to use the first one. So you're going to go ahead and just substitute. Again, it is so easy, it's ridiculous. Okay, so remember PEMDAS, you want to do parentheses first, right? So you want to do this first. So you're going to do 7 plus 9 plus 12. And you get 28. And then you're going to multiply it by 1/2, and you're going to get 14. So the area of this is 14, whatever, feet squared, centimeters squared, whatever. They didn't give us the unit here, but I'm just going to call it feet. So 14 is your area here. Okay, so these are the problems that you're going to do in your textbook. That's going to give you a chance to practice using these 2 formulas, which are 1/2 AB times the sine of C. This is if you have an angle. You want to use this one if you have one angle. And then the second equation, which is the Herons formula, says that you could find an angle by doing, but the area by doing 1/2 A times B times C, and these are the 3 sides of the triangle. All right. Good luck. Have fun. This is the easy lesson.